Hello, this is a tutorial for creating the simple bind off in double knitting, which gives us this very attractive edge to the top of your work, where you can see alternating stitches of the two colours carrying across both sides of your work, and across the top edge the interlinked alternating colour stitches. It's very attractive, I think. It's quite a good match for the alternating two colour long tail cast on for double knitting, which I have a video for, which looks like this. I often pair the two together because we do get these opposite colours showing through in an attractive way. These cast on is incredibly stretchy. The bind off, not quite as stretchy, but it's not too bad, it's not too tight. That's because there are twice as many stitches going into the same width of fabric as you would if you were doing a simple bind off for single face knitting. So it's quite a good way of casting off that matches the long tail cast on that I've done there. So how do we do it? Very simple. I have a small swatch here, and in order to get going, the first thing we need to do is just work the first pair of stitches exactly as you would in any other type of double knitting environment for a standard stocking stitch. So knit the first stitch of the pair with one colour, bring the yarns forward, purl the second stitch of the pair with the second colour, take the yarns to the back. That's one pair of stitches worked. I'm just setting up my tensioning. There we go. And then all we need to do is go in under the first stitch on the needle, not the second one, the first stitch we worked, and pull it over the top of the other one, just like any other bind off you've ever done before. There it is. That's one stitch bound off. Then we're going to go into and knit the next stitch with the colour that it should be, and then pull the second stitch over the first. Then I'm going to swing the yarns to the front because the next stitch is a purl stitch, so I'm going to purl that stitch with the corresponding colour, take both yarns to the back and pass one stitch over the other. It's that simple. Then repeat. Knit the first stitch with its colour, pull the second stitch over the first, bring the yarns forward, purl the next stitch with its corresponding colour, take the yarns to the back, pull the second stitch over the first. One more time. Knit the first stitch, pull the second stitch on the right needle over the first, keeping it quite loose, no need to be too tight. Bring the yarns forward, purl that next stitch with its colour, take the yarns to the back and pull the second stitch over the first. I haven't been paying much attention to my tension there, but you can already see how that's creating the interlocking feature of this cast off, and it's working its way along the rows very nicely. One more time then, just for luck. Knit that first stitch with its colour, pull the second stitch over, slip off, bring the yarns forward, purl the next stitch, yarns to the back, and pull over. And there we have it. That's the simplest way of doing a bind off in double knitting.